Hello, I'm back. um, Today's topic that I was guided to speak about is who are the people that you see in your awareness? You know, why are they here? Why are they a part of your simulated life experience? Okay. Back when I used to be in a state of being unconscious, when I was fully connected into this virtual reality interactive game, I didn't know any better back then. You know, I was functioning from a place of being connected into the game, not knowing what was real and what wasn't real. So I played along with everything that I saw around me. And that's part of this experience, is interactive for a reason. To speak about this, the people around you are here as actors to play a part in your experience, in your life game. A lot of these people, what they really are mirrors. You know, every person that is here, that is in your awareness, is holding a mirror to you. Okay, so think of it that way anytime you have an interaction with someone. They're going to be reflecting back to you your insecurities, your fears, anything that you formed a belief about, any type of assumptions you have made. I mean, it's endless what they could reflect back to you. There's things that they could reflect back to you that you probably don't even remember focusing on, you know, in your past when you were unconscious and unaware of what this experience truly is. So many times things will pop up in the 3D, in the physical realm, whether it's in the social media space, you know, with people on social media platforms, or whether it's in the physical 3D, which is what you see all around you, you know, your life basically. And these people will play out roles, okay? They'll play out behaviors, you know, actions. They'll do things, tell you things, speak to you about certain things, but everything is connected to you. Where your mind has been, what isn't here, that you probably aren't fully 100% aware of, you know, because there's a lot in there. So many times things will come up in the 3D as conflicts. You know, you're going to experience maybe when fights come up, or disagreements, or people gossip or talk shit about you, or you find out somebody did something behind your back, or backstabbed you, betrayal, lies. You know, for women, you know, it could be somebody that maybe you have an interest in and they're juggling other women, or they show up and project to you any type of story that you have had about men and love and relationships, you know. So basically what this whole message about is today is that everything is a reflection of you. Everyone out here is you pushed out in some way, you know. As you become more and more conscious, as you grow, as your mind reaches higher levels of consciousness, you're going to change as you go along. You're going to notice that the things that once held your interest no longer interest you. And that's one of the big flags. At least I would like to call it a green flag, because it's good, because it shows you that you're growing, that you're becoming someone different, and hopefully you're becoming different in a way that is better. And you're not going backwards, but you're going forwards. Okay, so that's always a good way of seeing how much you have changed. If you can no longer relate with the people from your past that you once were very close friends with, you know, or that you had a lot in common, or you always reached out to or hang around, that's a good sign as well. That means also that you are evolving, that you're changing the version of you that you once used to know. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. You know, if conflicts come up, don't get upset. You know, whatever may be playing out is a reflection of any stories that you had in your mind about something relating to people, relating to yourself, relating to love, relating to relationships and friendships. It could be many things. And sometimes things will come up in many different ways as circumstances, you know. But I just wanted to say, you know, if conflict comes up, you know, don't point your finger at people, because once you reach a certain level of consciousness, once you are aware and conscious of this being only an interactive virtual reality game, you lose the power of pointing fingers and blaming others. That's something that needs to stop. Because if you know that this is all coming from you, okay, this is only a game, and this is a single player game, but it's interactive. So there's that illusion of having many people around you, but you're the only one that's in control. You're the only one with the master control. Anything that shows up as negative is coming from you. If anything shows up as positive, it's also coming from you. So you lose, you know, the old 3D way of thinking, the old 3D way of functioning and looking at things. You stop looking at things from the 3D perspective. If conflicts arise, no matter how bad they may look, no matter how unpleasant this experience could be, do not point fingers at others. Don't blame people saying, oh, that person's doing this to me, or that person treats me like shit, or that person is disrespectful, or that person, you know, it goes on and on. Because I used to do this before I knew what I was doing. And the more that you react to the way people are showing up, or the way your life experience is showing up to you, the more you're inviting more of it. You know, every emotional charge that you give off, you are basically creating another experience that follows in the same vein of that energy output. If you're having something that is showing up around you that is negative, then that automatically means that it's coming from a very low vibration, or you could even call it a low frequency, but it's very low on the emotional scale. If something happening is really good and it's very pleasant and it feels good, then it's going to be from a higher vibration, or in other words, a higher frequency. So it's much higher up on the vibration scale. So, you know, I like to react to the things that happen to me that are positive, because you can also give off an emotional charge that is positive, coming from a positive emotion, just like you could give an emotional charge that is coming from a negative, lower vibration emotion. So that's what I've been doing. You know, just like you could give off a negative reaction to something, you could also give off a positive reaction. You know, you could go both ways, but the power lies in you. You have that choice. Every single time something pops up in your experience, you have the power to choose. Are you going to look at that as something good, or are you going to look at it as something bad? You know, sometimes that demands the ability to be able to self-regulate yourself with your emotions, you know, because self-regulation is something that's going to become very important for you as you go along on this journey, once you become aware and you are conscious of the game that you are playing inside of. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much covers it all. Everyone is a reflection of you. Don't point fingers, don't get upset. If you feel that you're going to react, work through it. Find ways to emotionally regulate yourself. I use EFT tapping. I use script. You know, I have many books that I write in. And if I feel that I'm having a wave of an emotion that is not good for me, because I could usually feel it in my body, I write out my thoughts. You know, and as I write out my thoughts, I calm myself down. You know, I give myself that opportunity to think things through instead of reacting right away, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and just, you know, give you a little bit of a different perspective on life, you know, some ways that you could handle and look at things that maybe you may have never been introduced about or even heard of. Okay? Have a good time. You know, it's time for me to get out of here again. I'll be back, and enjoy your week. You know, if you decide that this message is something that was very good for you, that it helped you in some way, please hit the like button. I am starting to come to the understanding that there's an algorithm on YouTube. When you like a video, this gives it the opportunity to get out there to a higher audience, you know, to a larger audience. So that's the only thing I ask from you. If you found this helpful for you, if it was to your benefit, please hit the like button. Thank you, take care of yourself, and I'll be back soon.